How about all these newer ICOMs? You don't have to run a different type mic on them like the old ones, do you?
Yeah, we got the gain up enough in most of the new ones that our dynamics will work on. Not every dynamic will. You got to have one that's got a lot of output.
So the 77 you're running on the 7300 is the same one you'd run on any radio?
Yeah, it's the same output as all of our others now, the 781 and that kind of thing. It has a little bit more low end than some of those, but you can dial up whatever you want in the equalizer, and it's really easy to do.
Amazing what they've done with these radios nowadays.
I think it's starting. I don't think we've seen the tip of the iceberg with the new SDRs coming in. I think we're just on cutting technology that's really going to be going in the next 5 to 10 years.
Well, I've said it before, and I say it a lot, and a lot of people get a little stunned when I say it, but this radio is a game changer. It's going to make all of the others wake up, because at $1,400, and this thing blows away just about anything out there. If you haven't heard, they brought it out and sent one of them the first week out to Sherwood, and he tests all these radios. He's got a great lab, and you can trust what he does. This thing came in 12th, and when you look at like Kenwood's 9900, even the 7800, the 77, those are all down in 20s and 30s. This little mother came in 12th for $1,400.
They definitely got the price point right.
They did, but what's it gonna do to all the other guys that are, they're working on new radios? I say they pulled away. Nobody showed anything at Dayton, and I think they had to wake up and say, uh-oh.
Well, I'll tell you something else that's affected is the used market has dropped a great deal, because the used radios are, there's a lot of them out there that people are trying to sell all of a sudden because they know that they're getting ready to come out with something along those lines, and it's really created a lot of activity.
Sure has.
I'll bet there'll be some more new ones out in the next 3 years, 2 to 3 years for sure.
I bet ICOM's going to come out with a more expensive one that's going to have all the bells and whistles. This one is a basic rig, which works really well, but they need to be able to put that pan adapter on the big screen and to do some other things. I know there's software out there, but they tell me it ain't worth a crap.
You're right, Jimmy, and as soon as they do, I think I'll be in line for that one there. I think that's what I'll be looking for, and I think that they'll do it in a short order, but we'll see how long it takes, but I'm sure they're working on it.
Yep.
For you? Sylvia Wanapo.
J9CQ.
J9CQ.
K9EID. Yeah, if there's any one downfall that I see, and it's not a downfall, in fact, it's an entry-level radio. The scope's awful small on it. If it was like even the 7800 or one of those, the 7800 is very nice. Since they did that update and got all the waterfall, and the audio scope is really good on it. That's nice, and this one has all that, but the scope is the screen is very small. Now you can go in and put you got a software program, you can do it, but you're right, Jim, it needs some improvement, but man, that's the only thing I see about this radio. Some guys are bitching about the front end will overload easily. I have not found that to be the case, but I'm not a serious DXer, I guess.
Yeah, you're probably right there. Yeah, ICOM's got some software, I believe, to put it on the screen, but I think it costs $100, and the guy or two that I've talked to that has it said they wasted their money.
I haven't done any of that. Just kind of waiting around to see what's happening. It's not that important to me right now.
I understand, and I would wait for $100. They're not. It's not what you want. So anyway, just thought I'd pass that along.
Yeah, I realize that.
Man, they sold those things like hotcakes.
Yeah, they have done a very good job, and it's gonna be interesting because they're not competing with some of their own radios, or they're competing basically with the K3.
You don't have to buy all the filters and all the accessories that you have to with that K3. You better have a pocket full of money if you want one of them things and have everything that goes with it.
I'd hate to think of how many of them are out there now, as many of them as you hear on the air.
Oh, there's a load.
I got on the first day. I came home from California. I was in California twice in a month. It was crazy with all that was going on, and it was here, and I hurried up and put it on the air just for the heck of it. I was on the air for about 6 or 7 hours. I never do that. I was just talking. At one time, there was a frequency on 40 meters. There were 23 of us with 7,300.
Yeah, you listen all over the band. Everybody seems to have one.
I know a contest station that he's had every kind of radio imaginable, and he switched all over to 590 SGs.
Oh, I sure like this one. And it's got a great receiver in it too. I just like the pan adapter. When I'm not running remote, I run this software with it. It's for the pan adapter. But if I'm running remote someplace, the receiver is excellent on the 590. I have no complaint.
It's the best performer that they have in their line.
Got all the Kenwoods it is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And they screwed up. They put that as a second receiver in the 990, and it's better than the main receiver, and that's no joke.
It's got a hell of a good receiver. They had these puppies down, what was it, Doug, around 1200 or something, around Dayton time?
1269, yeah, at that time.
I thought that was a steal.
Yeah, I think there's quite a few radios that they're dropping the price on real quick because they're trying to move them out.
Well, the SG, the 590 SG went back up after Dayton, though, didn't it? You told me, Doug?
Yeah, it did.